making you a nation of joy forevermore. Ambatonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Ambatonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Power off.
My fellow Ambazonians, happy Sunday for all man. I want time kuna plenty say when I don't take the time for join we. I get two important things and for talk for all we. I go to take una, go for that site for Bamenda. I go to take una for explain for all una the journey of a young Ambazonian. How he started life, why he decide for join for fight for Ambazonia, and how a life it be changed. How a young man he find purpose for a life because of Ambazonia. I go take when I go for that side, I go to talk about the life of Fonte, the hero. Number two, I go to take when I also go for that side for social for Bamenda. We go to talk about the policy, the solidarity call for Bamenda. I go take una go for that side. Before we want start, make we salute all our friends and we the day for here. We salute you, Zitaka. We salute you. All right, Chairman Divine. We salute you, Mr. Anaka. Ma Bridget. We salute you for that side for America. Big boy. What done grand frère for that side for Vancouver, for Canada. We caught you cafe. Good morning for una for that side. All right. Manulo Peoples. We salute you, Mr. Man. Andy. We salute you, Mr. McLean. All right. Le Pro VT. We salute you, Mr. Song Charger. We also salute you too. All right. Wisdom Testimony. We salute you. All right. Daddy the Boss. We caught you cafe. Una come find Ngwa. Ananwi. We salute you too. All right. And some. Mr. Elvis, would salute you, Le Petrolier. No, it's smart. All right, Prince Jacob, would salute you, Mr. GK. Elvis Achu, would salute you too. All right, Chair. All right, Mr. Cipro, would salute you. Wycliffe, Mr. Wycliffe Cliff, would salute you too. All right, Forte, would salute you. All right, Shu, would salute you, Mr. Kande. Francis, would salute you, Mr. Dan. All right, Nelly the best, would salute you, Mr. Anthony, would salute you. All right, who today for you? Oh yeah, Yuri, would salute you, Mr. Musa. Welcome. All right, Mabina will salute you. All right, Tona would salute Tona. All right, Wheelchair would salute you. Benjo would salute all na chai. See person in name Benjo, not be small thing. Benjo Amoros. It did like say this boy and a lover boy, or maybe he be playboy. Benjo Amoros. Your name sound like playboy. You be player. All right. Chief man would salute you. Tentang would salute you, Mr. Promise. All right. Che Rene would salute you. Adamu would salute you, Mr. Adamu Mado would salute you. All right. Vladimir would salute you, Mr. Putin Trump. Vladimir Putin and Trump one time. We salute you, Mr. Swape. We salute you, Swape. Swape Schengen. We salute you. Oh, not be small thing. All right. Now these two. Banenjo, would salute you, Francis. All right. Stanlow, would salute you, Mr. 1010. Kingsley, Mr. Molandi, would salute you. All right. Futu, would salute you, Mr. Albert. Welcome everybody. I'm Bed George, would salute all. Now Christopher Young, would salute you. Comrade Benji, would salute you, Mr. Legend. Juicy, would salute you, Mr. Aban. Welcome, Oman. Njang, would salute you, Mr. Clarence. Would salute Anwi. Would salute you, Nsa. All right. Valentine, Onya. Would salute all now. All right. Comrade Gabriel. Would salute you, Mr. Atemkeng. Would salute all now. All right. The mustard seed. Would salute you too. Mustard seed. Big boy Roland. Would salute you. Prince Henry the 10th would salute you. Lionel Lambert would salute you. Theophore would salute you. Comrade John Wanka would salute you. Espoir Clovis would salute you. Patrice Schleck would salute you. All right. Who today for you? Ngweng Oliver would salute you. Giles would salute all now. Mr. Hennekin Ketcher Backup would salute you too. All right. Mustafa would salute all now. Mr. Yesin would salute you now. Comrade Oliver would salute you. Mr. Fomben would salute you. Bridget would salute you. All right. Comrade Desmond would salute you. Comrade Robinson would salute all now. I want to make sure say I not leave some person before some person can send me say PS why not call me. Yvette would salute you. Miss Loom would salute all now. Columbus would salute you. Mr. Christopher Columbus who discovered America would salute you. The Vena would salute you. All right. Bio would salute you. Mr. Chi. Fio would salute you. Ebai would salute you, Mr. Julius. All right. Sequi would salute you. Belinda. Oh, my Belinda. Salute you. My Belinda. All right. Bokes would salute you, Mr. Rod. Bate Are would salute you, Mr. Arengan. The dumbest man for that side for Belgium. Would salute you, classmate. All right. Nesco. Oh, na Nesca would salute all now. All right. Omaru would salute all now, Mr. Omaru de Poisson. A person who managed to say a fish. Joseph would salute una these people there, una this way. Sunjo would salute all now. Olin would salute all now. Unique would salute all man. Comrade Julius Bika would salute you. I want to make sure. Comrade Ndikum would salute all man. Duclair would salute all man. Caroline would salute all man. All right. Abina, Kemi, Derek, all man would salute now. Wilson, Mba would salute you. Kasim would salute you. Yaro. All right. Yaro, they're like Yaro boys would salute all now. Make a living for that. So, my fellow Amazonians, I want time when I plan to say when I don't take the time for joining for this Sunday afternoon for Ground Zero. Make I take the time for salute all our people them for Ground Zero. We salute all our people them for Ground One. We salute all Ambazonians they for all across West and Central Africa. We call una cafe and we throw una salute. We salute all Ambazonians the way they did for that side for Northern Africa. They try for cross the desert for enter for cross the desert and then go cross the Mediterranean Sea for try for see if they find hope if they enter Europe. We salute una. For una waka. For all Ambazonia, the way they don't trap for that side, for Libya and for Libya. We wanna try for find una way. We throw una salute and we know say not easy. For all our people them, where they be spread for the Middle East, for all our boys them and our girls them, our sister them, our brother them, where they the hustle for that side for Dubai and all across the Middle East and the Persian Gulf, we throw una salute for una hustle. For all our people them, who they did for that side for Philippines And for India and for China, we call una cafe and we talk una say una Asia. For all the other Ambazonia them, we did this for that side for Malaysia, for Singapore, for Hong Kong, for Japan, for New Delhi, for that side for India too. We call una cafe. We not forget our brother them and our sister them. We did for that side for Australia. We not forget people them for Australia. Very special people them. For all Ambazonia, the way they don't struggle. They don't go through all kind road them. Just for them for try for enter for South America. For them for find their way through Mexico. Through all kind road them. For see if they fit find road. For enter inside America. For be a free people. We call una cafe. And we talk una say una share for the worker. We know say it's not easy. For all Ambazonia them. We the day for Caribbeans. For the Caribbean country them. We throw una salute. Una share too for worker. For all Ambazonia the day for this side for North America. That means say for Canada, for United States, and then for Mexico too. For all una, we'll say una good morning for una for the now almost 12 o'clock for morning for afternoon for our side here. All right. Today I get two important story where one can make we talk about. The first thing we talk about the life of a fallen hero, the life of a soldier, the life of a warrior, the life of this boy, this young man, who they call it say Fonte. Now the first thing that we go talk about. I go take when I go about how a life change, why it finally end up for fight for the ADF, and the kind work we do for the Ambazonian people them. We go take una tell una why La République du Cameroon. It be paid the La République du Cameroon intelligence services. They pay special attention for make sure say they get na Fonte. We take una we go for that side. Then I go also take una go for that side total for Bamenda about the policy, the solidarity call, the solidarity ban for Bamenda, where it go only be na for Bamenda. For now a call for solidarity with all our brother them and our sister them when then they make their life now for bendskin. The call now for the people of Bamenda. I go take when I go there. I go also make some corrections where the infiltrators around they put them outside. Make we start. My fellow brothers and sisters, before can you call me back? I'm live on Facebook right now. Can you call me back in about 2 hours, please? Thank you. My brother them and my sister them, even before this revolution won't start, the purpose with La République du Cameroon, he annexed Ambazonia, he occupied Ambazonia. The purpose for La République du Cameroon, now for make sure say it make the Ambazonian people they become hopeless. The essence, the primary purpose for La République du Cameroon, their policy of occupation and annexation, now for make sure say the Ambazonian people they remain a hopeless people. Ambazonian mommy and papa, Ambazonian boys and girls, they live a hopeless life. Now the thing that we occupation don't do for our people then. Now the thing that occupation, the policy La République du Cameroon, their policy of occupation and annexation for Ambazonia. Their colonial policies, they take away hope from the Ambazonian people then. They take away dignity from the Ambazonian people then. So they live intelligent, strong, able, hardworking young men and women like Fonte. They live them with a life of no choice but total hopelessness. So Fonte, just like every other young man, just like every other young girl, it grow up with dreams. It grow up with ambition. It grow up with aspiration. It want become something for a life. It want do something with a life. The means they're not there. The opportunities are not there. A struggle up and down. Do all kind things then. He finally can become a bouncer for provide security for nightclubs all across the city of Bamenda. A life just like many of us. You not be a straight path. You not be a saint. He make your own mistakes them. He do wrong things. For what he be know. Just for survive. He become a thief man. Just for survive. Just for survive. Until this revolution start. Until the Ambazonian War of Independence start. When the Ambazonian War of Independence start, Fonte realize and say, finally, if he make an impact, if he make a positive impact, real, it joined the revolution, it joined the fight, it joined the war. It finally go fall into the hands of the infiltrators under the county by county. As a fighter, we won fight for Ambazonia. They catch this boy, they go and kill him. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, they go rescue him. They see talent. They see potential. They see commitment. They see a heart. We want sacrifice for lay life for Ambazonia, for fight for Ambazonia. Ambazonia Defense Forces, they go rescue Fonte from the hands of the infiltrators. Where they brought honey into La République du Cameroon intelligence and secret services. Now boy no Bamenda fine. In no Bamenda like how GPS if you know a town. So it will be a powerful asset to the intelligence and operations of the Ambazonia Defense Forces. The moment the ADF rescue Fonte, ADF rehabilitate this boy. It helped Fonte, make Fonte find a purpose for his life. Make Fonte find a mission, an essence, what he go live for. Fonte commit a life for Ambazonia. Fonte dedicate a life for Ambazonia. Fonte find hope. Fonte find something where a big passy. Where if he fight for, if he work for, if he die for, Fonte find joy. Fonte find pride. Because finally he get hope. The Ambazonia War of Independence through the ADF, it give Fonte hope. A commitment to a bigger purpose. For sacrifice, for defend and protect people them. For sacrifice, for liberate Ambazonia. Fonte committed life. Within the ADF, the actions and way Fonte and other soldiers they carry him out. Fonte killed 12 La République du Cameroun. Army, police, and bees. For one soldier. It direct action and involvement for operations. They take down 12 La République du Cameroun police, bee, and gendarmes. For one soldier. Now a contribution that. Now a bravery that. Na a commitment that once La République du Cameroon, they finally can get intel of how powerful this boy be. They put their attention on it. Just as they put their attention on other special ADF operatives for all across Amazonia. Because they know that they fight La République du Cameroon. They know that the Ambazonia Defense Forces and the forces within the Ambazonia Defense Forces, as their newspaper confess for Bamenda, saying that they kill La République du Cameroon military, police, gendarmes, and bees. And then they fight the occupation of Ambazonia. So they go after it. They put plenty, trap them for Fonte. When the leadership of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, it get this intelligence, say they don't zone in for track Fonte. They advise Fonte. Say, look, you be very lethal to these people then. You lead very sophisticated operations. Very successful. If I make, we relocate you. If I make for now, we place you over hot. Your face over their side, they define you plenty. You work big. Make we relocate you for another camp. Until place call, we bring you back. Fonte tell his superior, he tell the DDC of the Savannah States, he tell his boss, I be Bamenda boy. I grow up for this town. My job now for protect this town. My job now for fight for the Ambazonian people them. My job now for kill and chase La République du Cameroon, colonial army, police and bees out of Bamenda. Fonte tell his superiors. He tell a general. He tell the DDCS, Comrade Capo Daniel. He say, I not feel leave Bamenda go for some other place because La République du Cameroon they come after me. He say, I'd rather fight and die for Bamenda than for me for leave the fight for even one day. Just because I want to go be safe for some place. He tell DDCS, a soldier, na a soldier, my go na for fight. Even if it means say, I go die, I make a die for Bamenda. And then I go know say, I be pay my own price for the freedom of homeland. Why? Why? Because ADF give Fonte hope for a life. ADF change a life. Their training, their education, their political and revolutionary education, it give Fonte what if he live for. It give it pride. It transform me. Yesterday, it be there with the other soldier them. They be one, they be ready sleep. As DDCS tell una. He can get a call from one of the girl the way they play with him. From one of Matos's girlfriend them. He no say he want come out like a soldier. He carry a gun, well loaded. He no say that girl don't become a black leg. He no say like the République du Cameroon intelligence, they don't finally know who that girl be and go pay that guy plenty money for trap Fonte. As a soldier, where you understand the work and you understand the purpose of his life, he carry gun. Even when you want to go meet up a girl, he carry a gun. Well loaded with 2 magazines for be ready at any time. When they come for you, no say they don't come for you. He not go down alone. He take down one of them, wound the other one before they succeed for killing. So for La République du Cameroun, army them, for carry Fonte, go put them for Liberty Square. Now a big honor. Now a big honor. Because as the Ambazonia anthem talk, they lay the land with their blood. I mean, they bore the land with their blood. Fonte bore the land with their own blood. Just like plenty of our papa them, plenty of our mommy them, plenty of our sister them, plenty of our pikin them, plenty of our soldiers, they don't bore the land with their blood for the liberation of Ambazonia. Now the story of Fonte that. Now a story of a boy where he come out from a life of hopelessness for find hope. From a boy where he live a purposeless life to a man, to becoming a man, to becoming a warrior, to becoming a defender and a protector of a people, to a person where he find purpose and mission for his own life. For a person where he change in life from selfishness to sacrifice. Now in that, see as the boy fine. See the kind skin we get him. Now many kind girls that we want and we not forget them. Now which kind money not for one time? Fonte take everything we get him, including his shoes and his clothes, sell them for buy materials and for fight for Ambazonia. Now the story of Fonte this. Now the story of a transformed life. Now the story of a hero this. I know say La République du Cameroun agents provocateurs where then they make their living now for sell controversy, now for sell drama, now for sell paparazzi, now for see how they fit bring the La République du Cameroun they pay them for bring the Ambazonia Defense Forces down. We know say this story it go be na their biggest story where they go carry them like golden medal for try for bring the Ambazonia Defense Forces down. That's why we can't tell one of these stories. Fonte no be a saint. He be been a hero to Ambazonia. Make a show on this picture. Because now the picture this way they will come begin fool now. Ma show on this picture. Now the picture this way the Mimi Mefos and the Eric Katos, the Gary boy, the little petite La République du Cameroun agent provocateur, paid by La République du Cameroun Secret Service, where they work hand in hand with my country people them. Alright? Now the picture this where they would use them for try for tell when I say Fonte, if you go do na then go carry out the robbery for bank. Even when Mimi Mefo, they don't come out, they don't can't talk say they say na La République du Cameroun army, police and gendarme, now their security forces, they go thief for that credit union. They would talk say, oh, because the boy wear blue t-shirt, we not look and fine. Now the t-shirt that for the armed robber, Una see Fonte t-shirt. Now the same. Una see the t-shirt for the armed robber. Una look and find. Una look the t-shirt of the armed robber. And the t-shirt with the kill Fonte utam. Because the talk say, now the thing that we make it make them they believe in a Fonte. Now the same. The detail we say we get messages say our video the slow down. So Ambazone Mona not live and make a fool now. Mona not live and make thief people them. Will la Republic of Cameroon it pay them because they no one hear the name ADF. La Republic of Cameroon it tell all them. May they not ever call the name ADF. But may they only call the name ADF now when they want bring ADF down. When ADF carry out actions, may they not call the name ADF. But may they only call the name ADF now for bring ADF down because they fear for negotiate with Dr. Ayabacho. They fear for liberate for negotiate. That's why they don't want to call the name ADF because the one try for talk say they say now so many groups that they fight they not fit honor one. Now they are go that. That's why. So as I tell una this thing, when una go out there, una defend una heroes. Una not even make small thief people them. When they make their money now for destroy Ambazonian revolution. They make their money now for make sure say Ambazonian people not get hope. Now for make sure say una not fight. So they will want for discredit una. For discredit una forces. Una understand the game. Una understand the game of the enemy. Now the thing that will take the time for can show una this thing. So that when the Mimi Mefos and the Gary boy and the rest they come off outside for can't tarnish the image of una hero them. Una woke up, una defend forces. Una defend the Ambazonia defense forces. We throughout they don't the battle la Republic of Cameroon, especially for the Bamenda take over. Una defend them. Una defend una heroes. Una not live on people that they sacrifice for Ambazonian revolution. Make some person it take after they don't sacrifice and then they die for Ambazonia. Some idiots, little petty thieves and scammers. We do want make money from La Republic of Cameroon. They go come, but they can't twist una head, twist una talk, twist una understanding, just so that una not get hope, just so that una not believe. Just so that we not honor the sacrifices. Now the thing that would give now this clarity. Make a live for them. Now Fonte live that. Now the hero live that. Make a live that one for them. Make a take una now. I go for the message where you don't come out from La Republique du Cameroon colonial administrators. Una sabi say the success of the Ambazonia Defense Forces. When the general, he talk for the commander-in-chief of Ambazonia Defense Forces, the leader of Ambazonia War of Independence, for execute the takeover plan for Bamenda, the general deploy all 6 units of Ambazonia Defense Forces them. What they did for Bamenda, it deploy all them for the takeover. The way where they enter Bamenda, where people they jubilate, where people they find happiness, where people they find joy. For see what forces take over, carry big gun them, enter inside Bamenda. The Bamenda shake. Police they run. Gendarme they run. Army declare a takeover of the city for Ronam. They immediately impose a ban for all the bendskin them. See me bendskin no work for Bamenda. And una sabi say we get about 15 15,000 Ambazonian young men and women where they make their living now for drive bendskin. Now then they provide essential services for move people them from one place to another. Now then they keep the city of Bamenda functional. Now then they keep that city vibrant. Now then they keep that city alive. Now then they move goods and services from one location to the next. Now then they be in charge for run the economy of Bamenda. 15,000 Ambazonian young men and women. Now they be responsible for feed their families, for send their small brother them and sister them for schools, for pay house rent, for help mommy them and papa them when they sick. So if you take 15,000 people and then you add the thousands and our thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands where they depend on them. One mommy the way they sell for market, one brother the way they sell for market, they depend on them. People that they go work, they depend on them. Quarter them road they no day. Now only bendskin if he enter for inside quarter, carry pami them, carry papa them, carry sister them. Everywhere person is sick. Everywhere woman want go born for hospital. Now then they enter for all kind corner. Go through all kind gutter hole. For take pregnant woman from one place to another. From one quarter to the hospital. Carry mommy when mommy is sick. Even from the far location them, we motor no fit enter there. Now bendskin go struggle for enter there, for take mommy, go even for buy medicine. When you talk say you want to take the source of living from the people and the people that be dependent upon them, that means say you want to take life from the people then. Just like they put a ban for collars. 99% of all our families then, now farmers, you put a ban for collars. That means he talks to me these people, the staff. When you put a ban for bendskin, when are the source of transportation and the source of living, employment for our people then, that means he talks to make these people that die hunger and poverty. Now the general, he contact the leadership. He say, this thing don't pass away. We not feel leave them. A foreign occupier. He do this thing for our people them. A people where they not get legitimacy for governing Ambazonia. They go put a ban on the Ambazonian people. On the Bamenda people. Chai! This Republic of Cameroon colonial government. You put a ban for Bamenda on the Bamenda people. The warriors of Ambazonia. Now Bamenda people. You put a ban on them. Same no waka. Hey. Now we general say, now we call political leadership. He say, if them, they talk say make our boys and our families, they not move, then the entire Bamenda, no movement no go be. So leadership immediately consult with the consortium and the IGK. They say, look, we got to put a ban. If they put a ban on motorbikes, for punish our people them, for starve our people them, for deprive our people them, then no motor no worker for Bamenda. Now a solidarity call. Now a call for solidarity. Now for show solidarity with our population, with our bendskin brothers and sisters, with the families who they be dependent upon them. Now solidarity. Now the spirit of Ambazonia this. Now the spirit for a war of independence, because now a grassroots movement. Now a bottom up approach. Now the people their revolution. So we get for show solidarity. We get for show the spirit of oneness. When you touch one Ambazonia, you touch all. So the leadership a call for a ban. The general, when I fight La Republique for Bamenda, when I protect the people for Bamenda, it called for a total ban of all motor for Bamenda. Our forces, it go implement this ban. Now our forces that control Bamenda. Any motor, if bendskin no waka, motor no waka. Any motor they see am. Now you go carry the risk. This one is a collective effort. If they want punish bendskin, if the colonial state, they want punish our papa, them, our families, them, then even them, when they right now on motor, they know we feel waka inside Amazonia for Bamenda. Now they call this. Now a collective call. Now a solidarity call for stand with our bendskin people them. When they keep Bamenda alive. When they run the economy. So they call and say, if the colonial system it put a ban on the Amazonian people, first of all, they don't get the law, the right for put a ban on the Amazonian people. First of all, no man no vote them. Alright? No man no vote them. So native people them will not fit respect a law where it be when the Republic can put them. So we put a countermeasure for show solidarity. Now where these thief people them. Now where these thief people them. Now where this La République du Cameroun infiltrators. Samuel Sakoyi and Cristiano. The people there that work for the interest of La République du Cameroun for destroy Amazonian revolution. They don't come out. They can't make audio. Talking for their Alphabet TV. Say no solidarity call not for Bamenda. These people, them with the international community, don't they call them a splinter group. These people, them. We fight for the Amazonian people, them. A people, these, first of all, these infiltrators, these scammers, will they take $2 million from the Amazonian people? They chop them, not put 1 AK for ground zero. Because La République du Cameroun tell them they not put them. If they put the materials down, the war will finish. They tell them they take the money, they chop them. So they take the money, they chop them. These people, they not get one soldier for Bamenda. They never buy one granite, put them for Bamenda. When the Amazonian Defense Forces, it battle La République du Cameroun day and night for Bamenda. These infiltrators, they wait. They only shit on the wait. And then they come out. And the interim government. The interim government. That's what Cristiano is wrong now. The interim government. The interim government. Now that voice now. That's what they talk now. The interim government. Interim government. My shit hole. Interim government not fit buy granite. Interim government where you only know now for raise money chop them. Interim government that make their own fundraising. Now for buy them the people that they do for America moto. Interim government where it not ever show sympathy. We need to feel the pain of the people. Just like La République du Cameroun. They only come. Now for can't tell when I had them they be interim government. How now them they control it. Amazonians. Your forces that they control ground zero. And the call for a solidarity ban. So when I disregard any information from this La République du Cameroun proxy group of these chief people then. Where finally the Amazonian Governing Council it put out all the evidence to the Ambazonian people and to the international community, and for call them infiltrators. We not disregard any call. We must stand as one people, confront the evil upon our people and upon our land. Our people, we must stand with one. We must stand with one spirit. We must demonstrate collective oneness. We must demonstrate and comfort the one the way they be afflicted. Give support for the one the way they go through pain. Stand with the one the way they be affected. And fight as one. Bamenda don't be enough for the hands of the Ambazonian people. Over the last 1 week, during when the forces they take over Bamenda, they show saying that the Ambazonian people be in control. La République they shake. So that's why they send their infiltrators out for can cause confusion. My people, confusion no day. Now only one leadership day for this war of independence. The infiltrators are part of La République du Cameroon. They need to work for the interest of the Ambazonian people. They never ever work for the interest of the Ambazonian people. They never ever buy gun or bullet. They raise money, they end for diaspora. Every Ambazonian want freedom. Every single Ambazonian, they want freedom. Even the people that they support, where they don't be deceived and manipulated, where they support them. They want freedom. We get for do what to be right for our people then. We get for show concern. We get for stand with our people then. During the toughest of times. Especially when it concerns the lives of our bendskin, the way they feed families, take care of families. We get for stand with them. That's why the general and the political leadership, with the consortium and the IG care, they call for a solidarity ban. Now the people, they voice that. And the oneness and love of Ambazonia that. Now the policy that, for we for work together, for we for stand together. So I call on all our people and for Bamenda. We na stand with our bendskin men and women. No motto no go work for Bamenda. Our forces they go implement the ban. We get the power to do so. Not take the risk. Not dare. Not dare for defy the ban. You go blame yourself. We'll get powerful forces with powerful weapons where they make like Republic to come on pick ball run. Not there. Not there. And I don't see what they happen with Bamenda. If we get the capacity for take over Bamenda, not try the ADF. Not try the people, their army. Not try. So make no man not dare. A solidarity call. No motto no go work for Bamenda until further notice. And the people that be in charge. Like the Republic du Cameroon don't be defeated. They don't be humiliated. They don't be disgraced. The game don't be over. Ambazonian people that be in charge. I'll get the forces for proven. Our population that they be in charge. Our mommy them they be in charge. Our papa them they be in charge. Now the Ambazonian people that be in charge of Bamenda. Now they call that a solidarity call. Tonight, I'm going to put out an audio. We will go out for all Ambazonians and for Bamenda. From the office of the leader of our war of independence, Dr. Ayabacho. For stand with our bendskin people then. Now the message this, Babi talk say, make I can talk for una. Make una get a beautiful Sunday. Tomorrow na ghost town for all across Amazonia. This ghost town na a day where all Amazonians they make collective sacrifices for demonstrate to the colonial regime of Yaoundé that the Amazonian people they be in charge, and for demonstrate to the international community say na a collective call, na a collective resistance. Hello? Hello? Very important call they come in. Make I take this call quick. I beg. Wanna give me a moment? Hello? 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 Yeah, bro. Yes, I still dey live. Okay, hold on.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Give me.
Bluetooth connected.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes, I said I want you to give me some small airtime, make our contribution to your program.
All right. My fellow Amazonians, this now the spokesperson this for the governing now the spokesman this for the governing council of Amazonia. So, Mr. Spokesman, Akosom Raymond, go ahead. Talk to our people then.
Okay. I just want for add my small voice with which way you talk. All these people with big title, pastors, internet group, I don't even know why they call themselves interim government. It's the figment of their imagination, and that is the truth. They know it. They keep deceiving the people, and we know if we continue for leave this kind to make it happen. On Tuesday by dusk, the people of Amazonia will know who truly controls the Savannah states. And may they know say Savannah states currently day for which way they now will gear up for Atlantic states too. Because Atlantic states still don't quiet more. Anyway, I want just reiterate the position where you don't make them on the security situation for Abakwa, we darling town Abakwa. This thing na issue for solidarity. Time we just start this revolution, the watchword will be use na all for one for all. And bendskin as enough to be hurting at this time. And then all of us will look the other way. It doesn't work that way. We need to hold the hands of each other, and we need to stand by each other all the time. Now the spirit that's for revolution. So in reciprocity, say we no fit leave and make our boy them make about 15,000 of them. I talk like somebody where I don't do politics with French Cameroon, and I know certain figures. Bendskin as them. They more than 15,000. The last time we I checked, it don't go. If it don't go up now, taxi drivers they did more than 10,000 for Abakwa. So if you want to move truck for more for 15,000 people, and then they continue in your arrogance colonial style, they move in your expensive air-conditioned SUVs freely for town. While our boys, who go feed them, who go pay their rent. Some of them are married. They don't go work their small money, 2,000, 3,000, bring up our house, give their woman or girlfriend 1-5. So they can prepare shop. They they get jangle, they play am. So you want me they want me to pay their rent how? So nobody should don't see the kind of thing happen for our people. And we not get no time for wait. The Egg of Sea is a principled organization. We act bold and swift. We know the delay. Some wait, give colonial administrators. You don't bargain with terrorists or colonial administrators. Their stance is clear and certain, and we cannot keep dragging with them. When we talk say you go bargain with them, see you give them until whether now which time and so on and so forth, you give them time. The work that way, you don't do that. Those people they will not oblige. So we just need to take our action, serious action one time. So we are the best people for Bamenda say make oblige by this rule and in the general good of all of we. So begin to cry by grandma, not disturb you.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to use your platform too for Beck say I do my first live show as Spokes tomorrow 4 p.m. Amber time. It go hot. And during this time, and also people don't know because those are spokes day. After a long time, they don't put spokes. But I want make people that know say I'm just new person for Egg of Sea. They study something. They study and small. You understand?
Yes.
So I don't study Egg of Sea. I don't be privy to get into the inner workings of Egg of Sea. I don't see how organized and structured the body be, and I want to come up and tell Albazonians them. We see I don't see, and we will do to push our revolution forward. I thank you for your time. I don't overchop your time. The man runs small. Thank you.
All right, thank you, spokesman. Ambazonians, the person who don't hear you, now the spokesman that for, now the new spokesman that for Egg of Sea. Tomorrow, he go to come out, he go come to talk for the Ambazonian people them. Thank you, spokesman. We'll see you tomorrow. Make a put out the flyer for here, for all we, for Siam. Thank you, spokesman. All right, nine that. The spokesman go do a prime time address to the Ambazonian people them. Tomorrow we go be in a ghost town for Ambazonia for 4 o'clock for afternoon for Ambazonia time. So now the flyer that, now the information that, make all una as una now the first time this way go make a official public address. I go invite all Ambazonians them for follow ye and join ye for the spokesperson a page. We go also there for here for support the spokesman. We go there for here for our platform be available for the spokesman anytime one can talk for the Ambazonian people. Our platform be available for the spokesman in office. We also be available for serve the spokesman and will be available for work with our new spokesman. So spokesman, welcome. We'll talk for you and we'll see you tomorrow when you come live. So make I conclude what talk before people they continue for one call me. make I conclude what talk. So my fellow Ambazonians, I want to kuna say una join we. Make we live and so for today. Tomorrow it go be another day. I go so come join una tomorrow for afternoon. I go give una small notice before I come online. As always, I want make una know say we as a people dey already be free. Now we now get for take our country back. America don't tell the Ambazonian people. Nagitibo remind una. He remind una. Before I go make a play that video set for Nagitibo. Make a play. For the people that never ever hear, make a play. When I give me one moment, I will conclude with Nagitibo a video. We talk for the Ambazonian people. So when we talk this thing, now because time don't come, Now for take over. Now for take over. For our people them. Our people don't to suffer. We not go leave them. Make any people or group of people. They keep our people for one more day under occupation. We must fight La République du Cameroon. Teeth and nail. For all corner. For end their occupation of Amazonia. The time don't come. The time don't come for finally end them. We'll get the means. We'll get the people. We'll get the opportunity. We'll get the power. We'll get the forces. We'll get the strategy. We'll get the leadership. We'll get everything in favor of the Amazonian people then. Usa this Tibor, Usa Mr. Tibor. Mr. Tibor, Usa ide no? Usa Mr. Tibor de. I for live now with Tibor. So that may remind one how they already be free. They make you not live and make any person a confuse or deceive for people them. Now in this, I don't see him. Moon a year.
That, but Secretary.
Yeah, if I may add, anything having to do with Cameroon has to be overlaid with the problem of the conflict that's going on. For example, now the Cameroonian government is talking about a new UN development program for the Northwest and the Southwest. Unfortunately, there's just no way to, number one, implement that, and the Cameroonian government seems to forget that the number one desire of the people of the Northwest and the Southwest is to have a say over their own affairs. It's one thing to talk about development, but at the heart of it is their keen desire to have control over their own lives. And until
Nine that Tibor talk am. The number one desire of the Amazonian people now for get total control over their lives. Tibor talk this one now last month. For tell the Amazonian people, say the United States, it recognize the Amazonian people their right for self-determination.
conflict that's going on. For example, now the Cameroonian government is talking about a new UN development program for the Northwest and the Southwest. Unfortunately, there's just no way to, number one, implement that, and the Cameroonian government seems to forget that the number one desire of the people of the Northwest and the Southwest is to have a say over their own affairs. It's one thing to talk about development, but at the heart of it is their keen desire to have control over their own lives. And until the Cameroonian government understands that, all these plans are going to come and they're not going to succeed.
Nagitibo don't talk am. Until the government, the colonial government of La République du Cameroon, acknowledge and accept the self-determination and the right of the Amazonian people them. No nothing. No law, not the way they go pass them for Amazonia go walk. This week, we just the finish. England too don't woke up. It put them for paper. It not talking for Bob. It write them for paper. The government of the United Kingdom and Commonwealth, they put a letter after a series of high-level diplomatic meetings with the Governing Council of Amazonia, with the leadership and the diplomatic experts for Governing Council of Amazonia. They finally sent a response, a reply for letter. They talk say they recognize, say the government of United Kingdom and the Commonwealth, they recognize the right of self-determination of the Amazonian people then. Now, it be up to the Amazonian people for accept the right for Amazonia. It be up to our people for Bamenda for take that right and implement them for Bamenda. This ban now part of implementing the right for self-determination. Now part of implementing the right for reject anything we concern the colonial government of Cameroon over Amazonia. That's why we must stand we were bendskin people them. As one people, now that right of self-determination would assert them over our land, over our lives, over the destiny of our people. Now the generation this, now the generation of chop fire. Found the chop fire for Amazonia. Now the generation of chop fire. We go chop fire until La Republic crack. They don't almost crack. One day we were forces they enter Bamenda. La Republic crack. It come. When I wait, when the ADF is start to take over for Victoria, it come. When I wait, when the ADF start to take over for Mamfe, when the ADF start to take over for Boya, for Kumba, when I wait, not be only for Bamenda, the take over, it go happen all across Amazonia. Bamenda be just been a test run. Bamenda be been a, how they call them, a practice. Bamenda be been a practice. So make us stand with our people them. Now the generation of chop fire this. La Republic, it don't finish. Then it's self they know. So our people them for Bamenda, we trust una. We know say una be the toughest Amazonians. We know say the spirit. Bamenda people carry this highest spirit of defiance. If Amazonia go succeed, the first place, as they don't show them, now for Bamenda. Now Bamenda go be the first place where it go be totally liberated. Because of the defiant spirit of the Bamenda people. I get me. I know say tomorrow, we'll get the biggest of all ghost town for Bamenda. And then Tuesday, no motto, no go come off aside. No joke with the Bamenda people. No ever joke with the Bamenda people. La Republic of Cameroon, no. That's why the Amazonia Defense Forces and our population, they don't defeat La Republic of Cameroon. Now, Lele l'Afrique distinct na for Bafusam. Mayor don't run. All them don't run. The movings in all them don't run. Now army don't take over. Bamenda don't become the first place where they don't totally defeat La Republic of Cameroon administratively. So then that the military now it impose a military occupation. Amazonians. See, they don't touch the wrong generation. They don't touch the wrong generation. Especially they touch the wrong people for the wrong place for Bamenda. The game don't be over. Tomorrow goes down. When I go see them, all will mami them. They go show La Republic of Cameroon. No market, nothing, no store, no movement tomorrow. When I go hook up morning time, when I see the picture they will come up for Bamenda. Make a wrap up for give una. For I want Kongosa una small. Ma Kongosa. Even though it go give me small trouble, but I go get for Kongosa una. This Independence Day will come in 3 weeks. Amazonia Independence Day. Una go celebrate them for una Liberation TV. It come. Una go get Liberation TV for Independence Day. The Amazonia Liberation TV. It go project Ground Zero for the big television for Ground Zero for Liberation TV. Now Congo Sada was make a live on our sweet news. So the intoxication, all this confusion with their jam provocateurs and the infiltrator that they cause them, it go end on Independence Day. Because the day when Liberation TV go live, just like the Republic of Cameroon, the pig ball run, the infiltrators, their mob go shut up for the first time. Because the only thing way it make them, they fit talk. Now because they fit communicate for Ground Zero directly. Liberation TV go come for give hope, for give inspiration, for give freedom for give political education when for they would inspire our people them. So on 1st of October, the flyer they out already. Any place where you day, make video, take a picture, you go fit send them directly for people them for Liberation TV. They put them for Liberation TV for show una for place where una day, for ground zero, for project to the world. Ambazonian people their freedom. La Republique du Cameroon, as we don't talk, this generation, a different generation. So when I get joy, when I get hope, the confusion and the chaos, it go end. Because as we move forward, we solve the problem then, confront the challenges, mobilize our people, unite our people, bring our people them together. Because now for one Ambazonia we fight, and the Ambazonia now for all we. So as we move forward, for all these infiltrators to fall aside, as we already defeat the infiltrators, defeat the agents provocateurs, we go continue for bring all Ambazonia, irrespective of who say be supporter in the past. You know now place where the momentum of self-defense day. You know place where the revolution day now. You know place where the leadership, where it don't show itself to the Ambazonian people. We go bring all Ambazonia of goodwill. All Ambazonia, the way they be committed to the unconditional independence and freedom of Ambazonia. We go bring all them together. Even the one who they be lost. Even the one who they be deceived. Even the one who they be manipulated. We go clean all man, bring all man together, where it come with a clean heart for defend the Ambazonia, fund the revolution, for buy more guns, more bullets, for protect our people them and project the independence of Ambazonia. The Governing Council of Ambazonia and the Ambazonia Defense Forces, they be open for welcome any other Ambazonia. We stand for the unconditional independence of Ambazonia. We stand for follow which it go walk, which it don't walk, which it walk for give our people them power for ground, for defend and protect our people them. Lastly, the leader don't call our people them, all young boys for Bamenda, all young men of fighting age, as long as you don't reach 18 years old, as an Ambazonian, the leader don't call you, make you rise up and join the Ambazonia Defense Forces for the liberation of Bamenda. All young boys then, when I contact Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Savannah State, for all young boys and when I rise up from 18, as long as you don't reach 18, you don't reach a fighting age, rise up, join the Ambazonia Defense Forces for Bamenda, for liberate the city of Bamenda from occupation. Make a leave for day. We'll go to talk una tomorrow. For now, una stay fine. May God bless una. Happy Sunday for all una. I send love and greetings for all our mommy them. I send love and greetings for all our papa them. I love una plenty. And I want to greet all man for me. We'll talk tomorrow. All right? Mwah. When I get a great Saturday. Make all man stay fine. If you get anybody get a question, you send them for me. If you call me for back, we'll talk. If you need clarity for anything, call me, we'll talk. You get donation, call me, send them. It's for the treasury. Una stay fine. I love una plenty.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block. Neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. If you know that, we go die. Now only you, yeah.
Power off.
They are fighting. They are stumbling.
have freedom in Lily. Angry man, them say they no one hear them. Cause you know we do the way them did it. I see you blow. Blood of the innocent world. Yes, so come and save us. If we not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow way no get it there. Now got the track, he fly, yo. Yes, so come and save us. If you not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow way no get it there. Now got the track, he fly, yo.
Think of Seseko, think of Deacon Tarzan, think of Poundful, think of Mancho BBC, think of Mummy Abbey. Are you ready to lay your life for Amazonia?